Okay, so it seems like there's been a pretty big update in regards to Filian. Now, this one has literally came out in the past couple of hours or so. Now, if you don't know, we've been covering Filian's hiatus, and this has been a pretty big topic for the past couple of months or so. And the last time we covered, obviously, fans getting a little bit concerned about, her being away. But it seems like we have a slight update in terms of everything that's been going on, because if you remember, she deleted a large amount of videos last time we checked in on everything. And well, it seems like it has happened again. As if we go to SocialBlade, you can see that another 63 videos has been deleted from her channel, which is pretty insane to see. And that is literally today. Today she has deleted 63 videos, so now has gone from 823 videos to 760. Now, obviously, I say deleted, I more mean removed, whether that is privating the video or completely deleting it, we don't actually know. Now, obviously, many people were speculating that this could be due to, her privating them for the whole ARG thing going on, because there is currently a whole event that I think a lot of fans are trying to kind of uncover whenever it comes to Fillian, because again, people have been discussing different hints and stuff that she's dotted around in her final stream for the Minecraft marathon, as well as all of this going on with her deleting videos, as it seems like there might be some kind of pattern behind this. I don't know, because with the deleting of videos, this also, I say deleting, I should stop saying deleting, removing of videos, that she also dims her icon every single time. So it seems like the icon is also dimmed a little bit further, which could be hinting at the fact that we could be seeing Filian coming back very, very soon. And if I was to kind of predict with the kind of recent removals and everything, I would say it will probably be in the next month or so, maybe two. But again, maybe not. Maybe it could just be another addition to the ARG that will continue to go on until they can figure it out. We don't really know at this point in time. But yeah, she's removed 63 videos. Now, what I find kind of interesting to me, I don't know if she's reinstated some videos without us knowing. I'm not sure, because what I've seen here is that she's been gaining views. She's been gaining views in the last 7 days. Maybe it's due to the fact that she did delete some, so she hasn't deleted some in a while, so it's gone back up again. But like, for example here, right, it says that she's got 319,000 views in 1 day, which is much higher than any of these in the past 2 weeks. Now, I don't know if this has any significance or if it's just an outlier. And also, of course, the estimated earnings has gone up pretty significantly as well. I don't know, whether this has something to do with it, whether there are some videos that have come back up on her channel. But yeah, a lot of people are wondering exactly what this is, right? Because, the last time we saw a short was 2 months ago. The last time we saw a video was 3 months ago. So, a lot of the kind of most recent videos, I think, are still up. I think, like, some of the older ones, I'm not sure if there's a pattern with the types of videos that she is deleting either. But what we do know is that she has deleted, or I keep saying deleted, removed, not deleted, removed, or privated, or whatever, almost 1 billion views worth of, views, right? And I think that this videos, I think that this probably puts her past the line of 1 billion now. Again, I can't actually sort this by last 30 days because you have to pay. Oh no, you need a free account to see last 30 days. You need to pay to get 60 days, which I think is crazy, by the way. But again, if I was to kind of look at something like that, this number will probably say about 1 billion, maybe 1.1, because obviously we have now had an extra 63 videos removed off of this, which of course could, change things. And it says there is a daily average of minus 12 views, and in the last 30 days, we've had a minus 372 million views removed. Which again is absolutely crazy, right? Now, of course, her subscribers and everything are doing fine. Obviously, it's stagnated a little bit due to the fact that she hasn't been making content and hasn't been doing anything and has been on break at the moment, which, of course, if this is all due to just taking a break and taking a hiatus, I think that's totally fine, right? And I think it is a very clever way, if this does actually add up to anything, kind of more into the future, whether this ARG, comes into a VTuber model debut or whatever, because she hasn't actually had a debut yet. That would be really cool to see. But again, we'll have to see whether that is the case or not, and whether, this does actually amount to anything, or if this is essentially a random thing that just kind of happened. And you can also see just above my head here, she got rid of a couple videos here back in November, minus 31 million, and then it goes down to, yeah, minus 537 million, and then another minus 325 million, which has now gone up to 372 million. Again, we are pretty much reaching the point, as well as another 49 million there. So I would say safely we're at almost 1 billion views in removed viewership, which I think is a crazy thing for a stunt, right? And as I said, that's what makes me think that this is a privated thing. I think she might have privated or unlisted the videos or something like that, so that just people can't see them for now, because it would be pretty crazy to delete, as I said, 1 billion views worth of videos, you know, from the channel, because of course they're generating a lot of money for the channel even to this day. They generate pretty evergreen content. She makes a lot of evergreen content, I would say, in the sense of kind of like reactions to, like, you know, try not to laugh or whatever. She does a lot of that kind of content, which of course can be picked up like months later. It doesn't really matter what time you view it, whether it's now or later. So again, she would be making like a pretty decent amount of money even off of old videos. So it is surprising to see this going, because you're essentially just deleting free money, which I think is pretty crazy. So again, I'm pretty sure it is privating the videos, because I'm sure maybe they might get reinstated after you know, she comes out of an announcement or whatever, or whenever she returns, potentially. Or it could, you know, it could mean other things as well. Lots of people are worrying about the fact that maybe this is like copyright takedowns. I just feel like it won't be a copyright takedown. I think that if this was actually a like a takedown in terms of copyright, or there's been some kind of legal issue with videos and like rights and whatever, I feel like Filian might have talked about this publicly on her page despite being on hiatus, right? Because this is going to be something that people want attention to. But I think currently this is part of the ARG. I feel like there is a very strong chance that this is part of hiatus, and the ARG are kind of leaving some oh my god, leaving some clues for people. That's what I meant to say. Leaving some clues for people to essentially follow, because again, as I said, I feel like this would have been a bigger situation if this was copyright stuff. And of course, I think that removing over 300 videos or something like that, I think that would have you know, had an effect on the channel in terms of like termination or something like that, if that was the case of like a copyright infringement. So again, I don't think it's anything to do with that if people are worrying about that, because I did obviously see a lot of people in the Reddit and things saying like, oh, like, you know, what's happening? Like maybe this is actually something bad going on behind the scenes. I don't think it is. I think it is. I think it could be you know, to do with her hiatus. Again, it could be for multiple reasons as well. There could be other reasons that people were brought up. For example, like maybe someone featured in the video that maybe she doesn't want to associate with anymore, something like that. I don't know. But again, I feel like, you know, the amount of videos lost has been quite a lot for it to be, you know, something that she could just kind of like delete all of these, or remove all of these. Sorry, I keep saying delete. You know, I feel like, you know, it would be a little bit much. But maybe I don't know. We'll have to see. And obviously, there's probably going to be an explanation whenever she does go live again, because I feel like she is coming back at some point, right? A lot of people as well have also speculated that she would never be coming back, and that maybe this channel fading out with the kind of icon fading away, that we were never going to see her again, and that she was just going to disappear from the face of the earth. I don't think that's the case, because of course, with the whole kind of thing that she set up on her live stream, as well as like, you know, the kind of stuff that she was saying within those clips, it didn't, you know, seem like she was going to be going away forever. It seemed like, you know, she would be back. But of course, I think it was up to, at least my kind of theory is that it's up to the fans to kind of find her, right? It's up to the people to kind of track down what is actually going on with this whole ARG kind of, you know, people looking into that. But again, maybe it's not. Maybe it's something completely different. And of course, I will keep you guys up to date if there's any other kind of news on that, because I do think it is very, very interesting. And of course, yeah, this new news of minus 63 videos deleted or removed or privated or whatever, literally today, is going to be pretty interesting to see how this affects things going forwards, and whether this does have any effect on, you know, other stuff as well. But, you know, we'll have to see. And as I said, I'll keep you guys up to date. But yeah, that's about what I got for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go to GameSubs, use my code Kazo, get 10% off again. They got a ton of really cool stuff over there. Definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.